A new trend, dating apps targeted at teens.
I feel like my child's innocence has been taken away.
Has one Miami Valley family sending a warning.
Everybody needs to know about it.
Tonight, the I-Team examines the technology teens are using.
Parents don't know what their kids are doing.
How they could put children and teens at risk.
Very sickening. Very sickening.
And what you can do to protect hackers from targeting your loved ones. Our I-Team finding dating apps marketed directly at teens can open the door to predators looking to meet up with children.
And beyond sexual exploitation, those predators are also blackmailing kids and teens for cash. The I-Team Sean Cudahy looks at the crimes targeting teenagers.
And how a Miami Valley girl wound up a victim.
It started with a Beaver Creek mother's instinct about her daughter.
And just play a joke, she took her phone and looked at it.
Quickly, a hunch paid off.
And I saw Skype, which she's not allowed to be on.
And then she started digging more into her phone. She was talking to a bunch of different men, a bunch of sexual things on there.
They were extremely bad. Stuff as an adult woman, I could not believe it made me want to vomit.
And it wasn't just online chatting. The family says this guy wanted to meet up and they had set a time and a date and a place. This Beaver Creek gas station.
Evil. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is a young girl who, wanted the attention, and she put her trust out there, and they took advantage of it.
The family says their daughter was using an app called MyLOL, a self-described teen dating site, #1 in the world, it claims.
I've never heard anything about teen dating apps.
But local internet attorney Andrew Rosso has.
We've had the Tinder, the Hinge, the Bumbles.
More centered around adults.
More centered around adults. But now you're having these tween or teen dating apps.
These sites do warn users. MyLOL, for instance, has a safety page where it cautions users about strangers, saying never trust who you talk to online. The site also says it screens every photo uploaded to make sure none of them contain any nudity, racist, or offensive content. But Rosso says adults with bad intentions find their way in.
And you have sexually explicit pictures, images, and videos that are being transmitted.
Those images on their own, of course, are illegal and a huge problem. But whatever the app is, they can also open the door to another crime, potentially humiliating and expensive.
I just kind of didn't know what to say.
Earlier this year, I talked with an adult man who said he Skyped naked with a woman online, only to have her say this.
I want you to bring me $200 over to such and such a place.
Threatening to share screenshots with his work or family if he did not pay. I reported in 2018 on a scary case out of Shelby County. Nearly a dozen students targeted in a blackmail scheme. The blackmailers used Snapchat to get a hold of nude photos, threatening to post them if the teens did not hand over hundreds of ransom dollars. It's the type of 21st century crime the feds are warning teens about.
Sextortion is a serious crime that occurs when someone threatens to distribute your private and sensitive material.
Sextortion. Criminals use deception, manipulation, money, and gifts or threats to get sexual images, threatening sharing or publishing them to get more pictures or money.
The idea behind it is give me what I want, usually money or Bitcoin, and I will either not post these materials or I will give you access back to your account.
It's shockingly common, too. The FBI reports more than 5,000 cases of sextortion between 2015 and 2018. The feds are so worried about it, they've been giving schools these flyers with the message, "Stop Sextortion," encouraging victims to tell a trusted adult. Rosso says what all of these crimes have in common, they seize on two feelings.
Shame and guilt.
I feel awful about it.
Back in Beaver Creek, those are two of the emotions felt by that teen who fell victim to another danger online. Someone much older targeting her.
They acted nice, so I kind of fell for it.
She talks about it now.
I just don't want people to make the same mistake I've made.
With her fellow teenagers in mind.
I should have tried to find friends instead of on the internet in public. It's much safer out there instead of where you don't know their faces or anything.
4 months later, this family says it's relieved she's safe. They've all learned something.
I feel like my child's innocence has been taken away, and that's not something that she'll ever get back.
But those lessons cannot change what happened. For the I-Team, Sean Cudahy, News Center 7.
We reached out to the site MyLOL for a comment. It responded saying, in part, its security is being improved on each update that is made, adding, MyLOL was solely built for teens and not for adults. The site also says it reviews all new users' photos and checks all pictures for nudity. And live right now on our new and easier to use WHIO streaming app, that lawyer you just heard from breaks down additional details, how to protect children you care for, and about the teen dating apps. That is a free download on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV devices.